Could you stay with me? In the cold morning, I was still in bed. He came into our room with his ill face. Go back to your bed, I said. I will go to you after I get dressed, I promised him. However, when I came downstairs, he was sitting by the fire and dressed. I came to him and touched his forehead. He got a fever. I'm all right, he said. After the doctor came, he took the boy's temperature. It was 102. Then, the doctor gave me 3 different color capsule medicine and the instruction which showed what was the function of the medicine before he left. After giving them, he said, the germ of influenza can only exist in the active condition and there is nothing to worry about. He seems to know everything about influenza. I went back to the boy and noted the time I should give him different medicine. Do you want to listen to a story? I asked him. The boy looked very sick, white face, dark area around his eyes, and he laid in bed without energy. Okay, he said. But I could see that he didn't listen even I read the book loudly. Are you okay? I asked. Just the same, he answered. I sat on the foot of the bed, reading a book and waiting for giving him medicine, but he just kept looking at the foot of bed strangely. Why don't you try to sleep? I asked him. I will wake you up when you need to take the medicine. I don't want to sleep, he said. And then he said I can leave him if I want. I thought he must feel not good, so after giving him medicine at 11 o'clock, I left. Today is a cold, bright day. I walked with my little Irish setter. Everything was covered by ice, and the road was uneasy to walk. Me and my little dog fell on the road, and I dropped my gun once. A covey of quail was shocked by us, so they left the tree. I tried hard to shoot them and finally killed 2. It was difficult to shoot the quails when you were on a road covered by ice. Later, I went back to the place and happy to know that they were still closed, so I can shoot them on another day. When I arrived home, they told me the boy refused everyone staying with him. You shouldn't come in, he said, and still looking at the foot of the bed. You don't want to get what I got. He just kept the same position, and his face was still white, and cheeks were still red. I checked his temperature, and it was the same too. It's 102, the boy said. But I didn't tell him before. I heard the doctor, he kept saying. It's okay, don't worry, I said. I'm not worried, I just keep thinking, the boy said. Don't do that, I said. Everything is okay, you will get better soon. Do you really think so? He asked. Yes, of course, I answered. I sat down on the bed and read the story again, but he was still not following, so I stopped. About what time do you think I'm going to die? He suddenly asked. What? When do you think I will die? he asked again. You will not die. And why do you think about that? Yes, I will, he said. I heard the temperature is 102. People will not die with a fever of 102. Don't be silly, I said. No, I know we will. The boy in French school told me people will die on 44 degrees. He was waiting for death for the whole day, since 9 in the morning. Poor kid, I said. It's a different thermometer, just like mile and kilometer. On that thermometer, 30 degrees is just like 98. You are not going to die. Really? Yes, of course, I said. It's just a different thermometer. All right, he answered, and slowly relaxed himself on the bed but still staring at the bed foot. The next day, he was very sensitive to cry about everything and even something little and unimportant.